the ticket prices! That got the biggest pop. We finally had the Ticketmaster Tangent. Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're gathered here to watch your stories. We're here to watch Monday Night Raw. For the love of God, I hope that this is better than whatever we had on SmackDown, because, oh, that was something else to say the least. Yeah. Anywho, enough about SmackDown. We've got Monday Night Raw. So CM Punk is going to be kicking things off after he took out Roman Reigns last week, and Seth's going to address the whole Gunther attack. I'm literally reading this off my screen. Bear with me here. Femi and Brock are supposed to be here as well. LA Knight's having a match against Austin Theory as he continues to pursue the vision after, I think, what are we at, like 8 or 9 months now? Something like that. And then we've got Finn versus JD, which should be very interesting. And then Rhiyo are going up against B-Fab and Michin. So that'll be interesting as well. So we got a pretty decent little show on our hands, and CM Punk's about to start talking. So, as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, make sure that you're looking out for each other, and don't fall for a pyramid scheme. So let's get to it, people. Alrighty, CM Punk is talking about the ghosts of his past, thinking about the past to inform the present. That makes sense. Can we quit with the what chants? I'm so sick and tired of. Listen, I'm not in Houston, but it is a good night to be alive. I was just watching the NASA stream. Seriously, we got to watch freaking astronauts in space. How cool is that? Of course Roman's not there tonight, because I mean, you took him out last week, but still, oh boy. So like with the Usos and everything, like they've been intermingled again with LA Knight, right? Like, oh yeah, that was a whole situation too, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Listen, in this whole situation, I am really pulling for CM Punk to win in this match, because he's been crushing it. He won't trade his authenticity for approval. Listen, that is a line there. I love how Michael Cole is just like holding the title at the commentary table. He's got to protect that thing. And like we've established here on the channel, aging is a gift. Oh, now Punk's going on top of the commentary table. Maybe that's why Michael Cole was holding on to that title for a moment there. See, it's all connecting. Okay, but the print that's inside of the jacket, that's cool. Or like the pattern, print, both. Sometimes spite. Punk, we've all had our moments where we were young and stupid. Don't feel bad. Too rich and old to give a damn. He's safe, boring, and plastic. That's how we're describing Roman. And NYTKO is behind Roman. I feel like we're getting very meta. We got so much to talk about, y'all. Punk's right, though. He is right. Like, I think the longest stretch of time we didn't see Punk was probably when he was injured. And even then, like, he was here for, like, some shows here and there, doing, like, commentary and stuff. Was a Hollywood superstar. I mean, really, like, The Rock plays himself in most of the movies that he's been in. Pro wrestling and not cinema. I mean, we can have both, right? We've had some overlap, right? Oh, who ate dog food for a weird old man? Oh my god, that segment is burned in my brain. For anybody that wants Vince McMahon back, I know I'm gonna say his name. That's what we got back in 2009, okay? We were in the trenches. Oh, lordy. Oh, Lord, there's so much to talk about. There we go. Aspirationalness. The FU buddy. Oh, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time on my couch. I really needed this. Well, he's just going off and we're here for it. He knows how to swim. Is that just metaphorically or is it also literally? He's going after Pat. Oh, yeah, by the way, oh god, I wish I could pause the show. Oh, snap. Are we gonna like basically combine these stories or something? Oh, is he bringing up who I think he's bringing up? To lower the ticket prices! That got the biggest pop. No, like, were we not talking about all this literally like a couple of weeks ago? You tell them, Punk. Listen, just tell them to lower the ticket prices across the board and not go to Vegas 2 years in a row. That would also help too. Because, like, I watched a documentary a little while ago about like how even like middle class people and like the locals are getting priced out of Las Vegas right now. It's really like it's a whole thing. If I remember to put it in the description, I'll throw it in the description, but it was really eye-opening because you have people that have been there for decades, like, you know, it just giving what they're seeing and stuff because they've seen things over time, because Vegas used to be the location where like anybody could go and just have a nice long weekend trip and stuff, but like there's so many things that go into the ticket prices. But like we said, like we talked about this literally last week, like it was literally that like Ari Emanuel dude who influenced the whole situation with Ticketmaster and Live Nation, right? And that's a good portion of like why the ticket prices are insane. We have been covering the ticket prices just for the shows that I've been to. I'm not afraid to show receipts, okay? I got my Ticketmaster app. I can pull up any kind of receipts I need to. So like we have seen like literally just last year for our Cincinnati shows, like the $200 ticket that I had that was like close to the floor, like the same ticket was like $300 like 6 months later. So like it's insane. Like people are getting priced out across the board for tickets. Ticketmaster is just kind of the worst. And we I could go off on Ticketmaster. Listen, like none of us can get into the queue. The queue system is a pain in the butt. I am over Mr. Ticketmaster. SeatGeek is not as widely available. Like most of the venues and stuff across the US, they use Ticketmaster. It is just like the worst thing. Ticketmaster is like the bane of my existence. I'm so over Mr. Ticketmaster. I really am. Now I'm nervous for how SummerSlam's gonna go with Mr. Ticketmaster. I always get so nervous when it comes to Ticketmaster because you got the stupid queues, then you don't know like what's actually a good price, and then it's like the prices are subject to dynamic ticket pricing and stuff, and it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Oh, we finally had the Ticketmaster tangent. We finally did it. Thank you, CM Punk. I've needed to get that off my chest for a minute. Now, to a certain degree, it's also like there's also the influence of like the artist or the team, I believe, too, or the venue, I believe. I don't 100% know how it goes. All I know is that certain artists are very much against like all the like price gouging and like the reselling and like all of that stuff, the dynamic pricing and stuff. Like I was able to get like Ed Sheeran tickets at a reasonable price for the Indianapolis show coming up in October. You can't get that like at too many other places, but that's because he can't stand a lot of like the dynamic pricing and stuff like that. So certain artists are outspoken against this stuff. Oh my lordy, I'm going on way too. I'm sorry, but Ticketmaster just set me off. I need to simmer down. Do I need to simmer down? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know, but we have been waiting for that freaking Ticketmaster tangent, and it just happened to be timed perfectly with the current events, to say the least. I'll give all this no, this is getting a double thumbs up, because this, like, naturally, organically prompted the much-needed Ticketmaster tangent. This gets a double thumbs up because Punk was just like the voice of reason here, and it led to the Ticketmaster tangent that I've been wanting to go on for a minute. Alrighty, dearest friends, we've got LA Knight versus Austin Theory, and LA Knight's in, I think, what is it, month 9, give or take? Maybe 10, 9 or 10 at this point, within the visionless vision vortex. Except he's going up against Austin Theory, so relatively fresh. And we've got iShow Speed at ringside. We have the showcase of 2 of Ohio's greatest influencer exports at ringside. Listen, Speed is committed, and Speed's like a decent noodle from my understanding. Logan Paul just stinks. So like there's a lot of Ohio connections here. I mean, LA Knight got to start in the Cincinnati area. iShow Speed is technically from Cincinnati. Stupid idiot Logan Paul and I have the misfortune of sharing a hometown almost with each other, so that's exciting. So again, like we've established here on the channel, if you do not have if you don't have an Ohioan, one will be assigned to you at this point. But note that whole clip with like Speed and LA Knight, I was like dying of laughter as soon as I saw that. I'm like, LOL, that's hilarious. But no, like a lot of people are like, what's the big thing about Speed? And I'm like, he's literally one of the biggest streaming people. And like, I know that LA Knight's been stuck with the vision for like ever now, but like with the involvement with iShow Speed, like Speed's one of the biggest streamers like out there, like period. And like people, and he's one of the few that people don't really hate. So that's kind of like an equivalent to like more mainstream attention, particularly with a younger audience, right? But like at the same time, I feel like if LA Knight ended up more mainstream or whatever, I feel like half the internet would definitely be on his side because he's going after all these influencers. Anyway, we're going to the break. Oh, lordy, I'm yapping too much. Alrighty, everybody, we're back from the break. Logan Paul's being stupid outside the ring with the tag team titles. iShow Speed is just hanging out. He understands his assignment. And the whole thing got started, too, by the way, by Speed getting cursed by Danhausen last week. So, like, we're showing Danhausen being trickled into the show, and even on SmackDown, too. So, I don't know, Danhausen's becoming one of my favorite things about this whole show. Just keep him as a free agent. Let him just do his thing. There we go, LA Knight. Getting some momentum there. You'll love to see it. This dude's been holding down the fort for like literally the last couple of years. What did Logan Paul just say? Brother, tune in. Like, what? He's in the match. Like, maybe if he said, like, lock in or something, that might make some sense, but my God. Yeah, the less we talk about the tag team title win, the better. Oh, yeah, there have been some updates with Logan Paul and, like, the CoffeeZilla court case situation. That's been a whole thing, too. I literally listened to a video today that was, like, going over all the updates and stuff. Listen, I do my homework around here, okay? There we go. Right into the commentary table. Right in front of Logan Paul. Oh, and LA Knight caught Logan Paul there. Uh-oh. I smell shenanigans. I mean, this is like basically what, like a 3-on-1 situation, right? Speed's just chilling, so I mean, yeah, he's not doing anything. Okay, well, he did something wrong there. I take that back. What just happened? So Logan Paul apparently shoved Speed into LA Knight. I'm telling y'all, Logan Paul's the worst. Okay, well, the Usos are evening things out here. Although they've had some tension there between the whole CM Punk and Roman situation, the LA Knight situation, the Vision situation, losing the tag titles last week. Oh, he just like jumped over LA Knight there. Well, I mean, hey, no count out loss or anything like that, right? Okay, but like the Usos, like what are we doing here? So LA Knight lost to the Schoolboy after basically like pretty much I would say handling like everything that just happened, and then the Usos popped out, didn't actually do anything to help equalize anything. And here we are. Cause that makes sense. Can we get a little replay so that we could actually show everyone what happened? Well, the fans are certainly letting their thoughts known. Jay's about to snap, okay? Like this is the dude that's about to snap. This was also Danhausen because he cursed Speed. Everybody forgot about that apparently. Oh no, oh Logan Paul got him. Oh no, do not become friends with Logan Paul. This man will ruin your life. Give LA Knight a mic, there we go. I sense LA Knight's about to go off soon. Yep, he's going off a little bit here. Everybody's just going off tonight apparently, including myself. We appreciate LA Knight just putting all the pieces together for us. All right, I can get behind this. I swear LA Knight's kind of like the master of the side quests at this point. I'm convinced of it. We got the Yeet and Yeah connection at WrestleMania. Listen, if it gets LA Knight on the Mania card, I'm okay with that. Speed's hilarious. Like, I'm trying to get out of this now. God, I just want LA Knight to go and just do other things after this. I feel like we've been saying that now for like 2 or 3 years now, right? Like, cause he was in the Bloodline Vortex for a minute, the Visionless Vision Vortex. Jesus, take the wheel. Truly a master of the side quests. It's always so funny, just like little moments from like the past, like television and commercial appearances, etc. will like always pop up on the timeline from time to time. I'm like, literally, this dude is the master of the side quests. No, let's not talk about the Pat McAfee thing. We know it's done for rage bait. We've seen the Unreal. We know that they do it for the viral moments at this point. They know that rage bait is in, even though a lot of us are tuning out. Anyway, but a lot of people are still falling for it, myself included at points, because I get heated at times. We'll put it that way. For the most part, I try to be as cool as a cucumber. Nonetheless, we had an interesting situation here with I Show Speed, LA Knight, the Visionless Vision, just Visionless Vision shenaniganing things. I don't know at this point. The Usos didn't really help out LA Knight towards the end there, which I'm still confused about. But then again, like those three have sort of just been like, you know, the tension has been there, right? Plus the Usos have to deal with CM Punk and the whole Roman Reigns situation. So they're getting pulled in a bunch of different directions. And yeah, I hope we just get a hard reset after WrestleMania, please. For everybody, even the Visionless Vision, give everybody a fresh start at this point, please. I think we need to hit the reset button because we're clearly losing all sense of the plot if like we've got Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll in the main event of WrestleMania build with Cody and Randy, and that's a whole thing too. I know I'm part of the problem for talking about it. I know. Anyway, I'll give all this a thumbs up because it was interesting. Speed cracks me up, and we got LA Knight on a microphone, and LA Knight's going to WrestleMania, so that's also worth the thumbs up, I suspect. Alrighty, friends, we got some ground recap over here. We've got Bayley versus Lash. Should be a good little match here. Should be interesting. But we were going to have JD versus Finn, and that matchup didn't happen because Dom got involved before the bell could ring or before the match could even start. So Dom and JD, they basically took out Finn. Then we had a whole backstage interview type segment thing with Becky and AJ, and I thought that was good, so there is that. Lash Legend is in firm control right here. Wait, we're already going to a break. Okay. Alrighty, people, we're back from the break. Oh, Bayley was trying to go after Lash there, and Lash just got Bayley. Oh, yeah, but it's also Bayley. Like, Bayley's got the experience at hand, I would think, right? But then there's also the strength factor to Lash, too, and, like, she's still, like, relatively new to the main roster, so I've got to think that she wants to, like, make a statement and stuff like that. that, right? Oh yeah, speaking of WrestleMania, they're gonna announce both nights for WrestleMania, like the cards and stuff like that, like which matches are on which show. And I'm like, good, because like weren't like the Bellas like kind of talking about that like on a podcast or something? Like maybe it was their podcast or something. I don't know, but they were talking about that because like they also know that there's a lot of last minute people, right? That like get the ticket for maybe just Saturday or just Sunday. Like they want to see their favorites. Or maybe they can only do one or the other in terms of like affordability. Everything's expensive. I'm just going off tonight, like no shame. But like literally everything is expensive. Like not just wrestling tickets, but also like concert tickets, you know, and travel and like literally everything. There we go, Bayley. Okay, Bayley's back on the offense here. Oh, Lash just shoved Bayley. Oh. Okay, so Nia just tripped Bayley. Oh, Bayley ducked out of the way, though. Oh, boy. Lyra's going after Nia now, but Nia just caught Lyra. Hey, listen, she tried her best. She was trying to help things out a little bit. Can't blame her for that. Oh, but there's Alexa and Charlotte. I'm actually looking forward to this Fatal 4-Way Tag title match, to be honest. But look at you, Bayley. Bayley just took out everybody. You love to see it. That might be an opening for Lash, though. I don't know. Bayley getting involved with the shenanigans. Michael Cole, that's my word. Shenanigans. You love to see it, and you love to hear it. Okay, what's going on up here? Oh, snap. Oh, no. Oh, okay, wait a second there. Bayley just countered, I think? Oh, and Lyra just held Lash's foot so that Lash couldn't kick out. Yeah, exactly. That's a fight fire with fire situation based on what happened. But hey, you know what? Bayley won a match, and I don't care how it happened at this point. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Her and Lash were having a good match too, so overall, thumbs up. Everybody got a chance to shine, so I'm okay with this match. Alrighty, so I'm going to assume that Seth is going to call out Gunther. He's all fired up. We appreciate you, Seth. We appreciate you. See, now that we're actually allowed to sing the song now, because like he's technically now a good guy, right? Like now we can really go nuts, right? And be obnoxious about it. Seth Rollins said he's back with his full chest, and he literally said that, and I went off on Ticketmaster with my full chest. Just as nature intended. Like, I want to know how this all connects together with Seth and Gunther. Again, it's one of those matches where you don't need much of a build, but it's still like Seth is like freshly back. Okay, good, thank you. We're trying to put the pieces together. Now that would be interesting, Gunther with Paul Heyman, but Gunther's doing just fine on his own, to be honest. Seth wants to get back to the title. We're circling back. We're circling back. Oh my god. Okay, please, at least take this off of LA Knight's plate against the Samoans, but you're forgetting LA Knight. Jesus, come on. Am I the one that's paying attention around here? Apparently so. Okay, Seth is actually circling back to a lot of stuff here. Okay, this is great. Hey, I mean, Oba's delivering. You can't deny that. They're cheering for him. And I mean, you saw Seth's reaction. What was that, like at least 2 weeks ago or something? Like, you saw his reaction. He was like, oh, this is great. See, he just said Oba's the future. Oh, is that oh, I just thought of this. Is that how we're going to eventually maybe get to Gunther versus Brock or something? Because that would make sense, I think, right? I mean, we've heard the rumors kind of circulating and percolating and all that, right? For SummerSlam? I don't know. It would make sense. It would kind of make some sense. Oh, but there's Gunther, but Seth was right there. Oh, he's got a sleeper of his own right there. Oh, but Gunther ruled out. Oh, duck the stomp there. There we go, Seth. Okay. I appreciate Seth for trying to connect as much as possible. Because, I mean, like, at least this is remotely interesting again. It's a fresh match. Again, this is a match that doesn't need much of a build. Because these two are just going to deliver. Like, you just know it. Like, you can just see a match sometimes. And you're like, oh, yeah, like, they're going to deliver. This doesn't need too much. This is fine. Because sometimes even with some of the really stupid builds that we've seen over the years, like, we've gotten great matches out of it, right? Like, we didn't have much of a build for Evolution last year. That was arguably one of the best shows of the year. So, I mean, that's a me thing. Obviously, I want my stories. I'm here to watch my stories. But I mean, this is already like pretty explosive. But yeah, no, Gunther, like, he only kills a career when he needs to. That's what I'm thinking is kind of the vibe, right? Because obviously Seth just came back. He's going to be around for a little bit. So not every Gunther situation has to revolve around a retirement. It just happened to be a common theme for like 3 people that like he had retirement matches with, right? Like that makes sense. Okay, Gunther's backstage now, and Gunther's backstage and Seth's still in the ring. Oh boy. Oh now there's Gunther and Paul Heyman. Oh boy. He pulled Paul in close. Oh, Paul owes Gunther now. Oh, this is interesting. Paul Heyman's looking all stressed again. Oh, okay. Just for that moment backstage alone, that was great. But like, I appreciate Seth for trying to bring all this full circle, right? Like, and just trying to bring all the elements together. Once again, they forgot about LA Knight and the whole situation, right? Because like, are we gonna run that back at some point? Because they only had the one match, and like, he's been going after the Vision for like 10 years, seemingly enough. Anyway, we've got the contract signing with Oba and Brock coming up soon, so that'll be interesting. But no, I want to see what happens moving forward with Seth and Gunther. We got to keep in mind that Paul owes Gunther a favor. Interesting. I'm giving all this a thumbs up. Again, continuity, and again, I want to know where things go. Alrighty, everyone, we've got the Americano family versus Javon, Penta, and Dragon Lee. Of course, Penta, Javon, and Dragon Lee, I believe they're all involved in the whole ladder match coming up for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Penta's defending his title on a Saturday at AAA, so, I mean, that could impact things. I don't know. We got Kofi backstage. We saw him, like, you know, with the match with Javon, and there's more tension with Kofi and Grayson Waller, that whole sort of situation that went down last week. And then, of course, the Americanos, Rhiyo and Bravo. They were at NXT on Saturday, and they lost a tag team title match. Now the Americanos are all dancing and stuff. Oh, but there's Javon. There we go, Javon. Oh, but there's Rhiyo, I believe. Oh my god, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. So Penta, Javon, and Dragon, they took out the Americanos outside the ring. And now they're doing the Penta walk. That was fabulous. Oh, okay, that just happened. Okay, so we're back from the break. Penta just DDT'd Bravo and Rhiyo, and now Dragon Lee's in the match. Penta just took out not original El Grande Americano, the real El Grande Americano. I think that's the name, right? Oh, I see what you're trying to do there, Dragon Lee. Oh, but there's Bravo. Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, Michael Cole. I'm glad you asked that, because I was wondering if the mask was loaded or not. It's okay, Javon. You had a little bit of energy there. We appreciate your enthusiasm. I'm not a referee either. I'm just all lost and confused at this point. Because isn't it what, like, Dragon and Bravo or Rhiyo? I don't know. We need the little indicator like in the 2K game, like who's legal when it comes to like just the crazy 6-man tag matches and stuff, because they always go off the rails. There we go, Dragon Lee. All the super kicks. Oh, the Mexican Destroyer right on the apron. Oh no. There goes Javon. Yep, that's it. I appreciate Dragon Lee for like just popping in there at the end to make sure that they actually got the win. I appreciate that. Well, this matchup was short, sweet, did what it needed to accomplish, and we'll have to see what happens moving forward. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. We got Rhiyo back together in full force against Michin and B-Fab. So Michin and B-Fab, they basically aligned with Jade Cargill a couple weeks ago, and then last week Rhiyo ended up in a match with Michin, which was decent, and so that's kind of how we got to this point right here. And yeah, again, I don't know why this is really on Monday Night Raw. I mean, I get it because like maybe because EO is technically on Raw, but then like Rhea's going after Jade's title and Jade's on SmackDown. That's what I'm guessing, right? But then again, like, I don't know. No, I would like to know more about this whole little team that we've got with B-Fab, Michin, and Jade. Like, I want to see what happens here. Again, like they've been saying in commentary, we need to know more about like the motivations and everything. And then also one more thing too is that we covered some ground with Rey Mysterio returning, and he is officially in that crazy Intercontinental Championship ladder match. So holy cow, that ladder match is going to be insane. Yeah, no, that was also a thing too. There was a whole little video package with Asuka basically saying that she wanted to teach EO a lesson, because remember, like, you know, EO basically learned from Asuka and that sort of thing. Like, that's how the lore kind of got started pretty much. But EO just took out B-Fab and Michin as we head into the break, and the crowd's going crazy, and you'll love to hear it. Alrighty, friends, we are back from the break. Oh boy, Rhea's trying to get involved in the match, but now Michin and B-Fab, they're taking advantage of the referee being distracted to go after EO right here. Oh, Jade just went after Rhiyo right there. Oh boy. Oh, right into the post. Oh no. Well, EO just picked up the win. Sneaky pin for the win, right? Yay, sneaky pin for the win. Oh, but there's Jade now. Oh no, now they're going after EO. Poor EO. Oh, Michin's got the kendo stick now. Oh, but there's Rhea. Look out. Oh, Jade just took down Rhea. Oh no. Oh, Rhea's like daring Jade to fight her. Oh boy. Oh, now Jade's got the kendo stick, but EO's still over there. Oh no. Oh, Jade just went going after Rhiyo now. Oh my god, okay, the kendo stick just broke. Or at least it looks like it kind of broke. Oh yeah, no, it definitely broke. I don't know, but I mean, suddenly this has gotten a little bit more interesting at least. Again, this was off to a little bit of a bumpy start, but again, I think the match has the potential to deliver, so. But again, we'll have to see what happens moving forward with everything. Again, I still want to know more about this whole situation with like Michin and B-Fab and Jade. So we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, again, the crowd was into the match. It was short, sweet, and to the point. Not really much to really chit-chat about. But we still got this contract signing with Oba and Brock coming up. So I'm guessing that's our main event? I don't know. I'm very suspicious. Alrighty, people, here we go. We've got the contract signing between Oba and Brock, and good old Paul Heyman's back out here. Well, it's his first time out here tonight, technically. He was backstage with Gunther earlier, that whole situation. Listen, I'm not a Brock person, but I'm so looking forward to this match. Mostly for Oba, to be honest. People are already going nuts for Oba. There's no other way around it, friends. There's no other way around it. How is it irrelevant if, like, he's about to introduce Brock and Brock's opponent is Oba? I'm so confused, Paul. So this is interesting to note, but they just did the little, like, end credit thing just now while Brock is coming out here. So technically, the contract signing is happening after the show. I am very suspicious. Once again, just this crowd is going nuts for Oba Femi. I mean, listen, you have, like, little Instagrams or TikToks right now, like Reels in general, right? Of like just people doing the Oba walk. I think even somebody's grandmother was doing the Oba walk. Like the people are like really latching onto this dude here. There's no other way around it. Just sign the contract first and then you can beat the crap out of each other. Oh my god, just sign the contract first. Listen, I'm here for these two fighting each other. Oh my lord, Oba just sent Brock right into the post. Oh, they just went right through the table. Yeah, I don't think the security is going to be able to hold everybody back. Oh, Lesnar's going after Oba now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This makes it feel like you're like headed towards something big here at WrestleMania when you close a show out like this. Sheer destruction, two dudes beating the crap out of each other that hate each other. This is what I'm here for. Sometimes you need an ending like that. Oh, is he gonna throw the chair? He just threw the chair at Oba Femi. And now he just threw the chair back at them. Oh my god, they were literally throwing the office chair at each other to close things out. Okay, well, nobody signed the contract, even though the match has been made official for WrestleMania. Again, the contract signing, is, like, as a concept just confuses me, but I don't care. I mean, they were throwing, like, each other into furniture and furniture at each other. That alone gets this whole segment a thumbs up for me. I don't care. This was a crazy way to end the show, and I loved it. All right, everyone. So overall, I'm going to give this week's episode a big old thumbs up. We started out really strong with CM Punk just like destroying pretty much everything. I don't know how else to say it. He just crushed it on the mic just to kick things off. Again, I'm really pulling for him to just retain the title at WrestleMania. Then we went right into the Austin Theory LA Knight match, which was good. We had all the shenanigans with Speed and good old Logan Paul and the Visionless Vision shenanigans and that sort of thing. The Usos not exactly helping out LA Knight. They came to even the odds, but they didn't really do anything. I was like, okay, that happened. So that tag match is again made official. And then I enjoyed the ending right there with Oba and Brock, and they threw like literal furniture at each other. So that was crazy to just end that like that. So again, I like how we had a shorter ending. We kind of kept things fresh a little bit that way because we've had promos, I think, the last several episodes. So this was like, all right, we're gonna end on a crazy, chaotic note, and I appreciate them switching it up a little bit this week. I really do. And then of course the women, they crushed it as always. Of course, we had Bayley win a match. Obviously, anytime Bayley wins a match at this point, I'm probably going to give it a thumbs up just because it's Bayley, right? And then everything that's kind of going on with like Rhiyo, and like Jade, that got a little bit more interesting, I felt like this week. But again, why was that just like not on SmackDown? I don't know. This is like the second week in a row where I'm saying that, because remember last week how we had the whole Cody situation? Like, why wasn't that Friday night and we could have been spared all of that craziness with Pat McAfee and Randy Orton? Like, why are Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll involved in that whole situation just in general? Like, I understand the connection with, like, Jelly Roll and Randy from the past and stuff like that. Like, I understand that portion of it, but like, it's one of your main events of WrestleMania. Like, this is a story that does not need like celebrity involvement or anything like that. Speed's fine. I know people were getting mad about the Lil Yachty situation, but he was like hyping up Trick. He looked like he was having a good time last week. Speed, he's in like the Visionless Vision Vortex, which needs freshening up, and him and LA Knight are just like doing awesome. Again, I show Speed as like one of the top streamers that are out there, so that's going to likely appeal to a younger demographic overall, so there's kind of that to factor into the mix. But yeah, overall, we kept things moving along. Next week is the Go Home show, and we will find out which matches are on which night of WrestleMania tomorrow morning. So that'll be great, because quite honestly, I appreciate how they're giving us at least a little bit more of a heads up this year for planning purposes. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Let me know what you thought about Monday Night Raw down in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next one.